Look at that. Resist the urge to eat it now. Don't judge me. It's easy, delicious. Oh yeah, it smells amazing. You want the peppers to cook down quite a bit. Let this bubble away for about 30 seconds. That is a money maker. I don't follow the rules. I've been a rule breaker my whole life. This is just my version of the recipe. Woo! Are you feeling me yet? Are you excited?
Please welcome to the stage Laura Vitale, YouTube creator of Laura in the Kitchen.
What a beautiful audience. Well, good evening, and thank you for having me. You have to know I love coming to Canada. You guys are so nice. It's ridiculous, so I'm really, really thrilled to be here. Now, tonight, I'm going to share with you a bit about my personal journey on YouTube and give you a peek into the mind of a creator. But before we get started on that, I want to invite two teams of brave audience members to the stage to literally get their hands dirty and experience the life of a food creator, because no event with me is complete without some kind of food. So please help me give them a warm welcome as they join me on stage. You got this. All right, so from Team Red from Google, we have Al Awadia, and we have, and YouTube creator Sarah Lynn Cushon, better known as the Domestic Geek. And on Team Black, we have from Google Renee Bulgin.
Yeah! Woo! Yeah!
And YouTube creator Matt the Deal Guy. All right, so one of my favorite recipes on my YouTube channel is a Napoleon. Now, if you don't know what a Napoleon is, like a layered dessert that's got flaky puff pastry, custard, berries, lots of delicious goodies. And it's just kind of a dessert that makes me think of a celebration because it's a bit more labor intensive, so you make it for a special occasion. And since tonight is a special occasion, I figured that would be the perfect dessert for them to tackle. So, for the next few minutes, our brave challengers will construct 5 mini Napoleon desserts. Now, in front of you guys, you've got lots of goodies, so I'm expecting you to make something really beautiful, but also be creative and have fun, because that's the most important part. And if you need any help, you've got tablets, you can just go onto my YouTube video, and that'll help you out. Now, I have the ability to do something over and over again, just to get it to get it just right when I do my videos, but you guys don't. So you're doing it live, you're doing it in just a few minutes. You've got lots of decorative supplies, so I have no doubt you're gonna have a fantastic time, and it's gonna be awesome. So if you guys are ready, head to the tables, because your challenge starts now. All right, so while they're busy decorating, you and I are going to talk a little bit about food and YouTube, two of my favorite subjects. Now, I didn't set out to become a chef. It was a bit of an unexpected journey for me. I moved to the US from Italy when I was 12 years old, and I experienced some serious, intense culture shock. My parents worked full-time, and for the first time in my life, really, it was rare to sit around the table and have a family dinner. Now, I'm sure you know that in Italy, your life literally revolves around food. If you're not cooking it, you're thinking about it. If you're eating lunch, you're thinking about what you're gonna make for dinner. It's like, it never ends. So the heart of the home, as cliche as it might sound, really is the kitchen. All of our family conversations happened around the kitchen table, and I was severely homesick for Italy and all the traditions and rituals of food that were such a big part of my life there. After some encouragement from my grandma back in Italy, she's so patient, I started cooking some of my favorite family recipes, kind of like as a comfort to myself due to this culture shock. Then in my teens, my dad opened up a bistro, and my appreciation of food carried into my work there. The customers became like extended family. I loved it. Here was a place where people were always gathering around food, where we could really recreate that same atmosphere as we had back in Italy. It was a community. I made a lot of amazing friends that I'm still friends with till this day. It was a very special part of my life, but unfortunately, it didn't last forever, and the bistro eventually closed down. So here I am once again. At this point, I was in my early 20s, and I felt like something important missing from my life. That sense of community that was built around food that I sort of cherished so much was gone. My husband knew how important this is to me. He knew how much I wanted to share my love and passion of food and bringing people together. So one day, and I will admit it, after a little too much liquid courage, he convinced me to upload a few videos to YouTube, just sort of as an outlet for my passion. All right, but before we go any further, I want to check on my teams really quickly because this kind of stuff gets me excited, and I kind of want to just peek and see what's going on. All right, you guys are doing so good.
Right?
Black team is killing it so far.
Look at this. You stick it in there, and it just looks beautiful.
Yeah, amazing, amazing. That's award-winning right there. You guys keep going. That's hilarious. Oh, the red team. Now, black team, you got some competition. Is that Nutella?
Oh,
Is that not looking so good?
We might have to cut the speech short. This looks fantastic. All right, you guys carry on. I won't bother you, but you guys are doing amazing. So, the rock stars back there. So, I was very nervous in the beginning to upload my first videos because I'll admit it, the quality wasn't great. I had no idea what I was doing, no experience when it comes to making videos. I didn't know what camera equipment you needed, nothing. But really, kind of instantly, I got excited. You know, back then, YouTube, people thought of YouTube as the Wild West Wild West of skateboards and cat videos, if you know what I'm talking about. So you can imagine my surprise, you know, when I got positive feedback and comments right away. Even though, like I said, my quality wasn't very good, it sort of felt my passion from the very beginning. And it really blew me away. I was shocked by it. At this point now, I felt like I had an audience, and they really liked my videos. Now my audience has really become like my extended family. Like the majority of my viewers, I've never had culinary training. I just want to share recipes that can help fill their homes with love, conversation, and laughter, which is really what life is all about. When I put a video together, I think, is it delicious? Is it easy on the wallet? And can you find all the ingredients at a regular grocery store? With this thinking, I've become someone that viewers can relate to. When I do my meet and greets, the majority of people I meet are in their late 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, and sometimes, believe it or not, even older. There are people who wouldn't necessarily normally line up to meet their favorite celebrity or idol. There are people who took time out of their busy family lives to meet me. They make up my 2.4 million subscribers, and they've helped me hit over 340 million views. And for that, I'm incredibly grateful to all of them because really, this is not a one-way street, it's a conversation. I feel like I couldn't do what I do without them. And they know that because I'm grateful to them, and I make sure to let them know because it's important. My audience knows that I'm real. I'll engage with them online through social media. I once literally, this is an honestly true story, I spent months trying to come up with a recipe for soft pretzels. Everybody was requesting soft pretzels for months straight. I couldn't figure it out, and I still can't figure it out. But I delivered, because that's my job, and they were just so excited. I can't even tell you how well that video did. But my audience is there for me as well. They were cheering me on when I released my first cookbook, and recently they were incredibly supportive when I announced that I'm expecting my first child. Thank you. Expect to see lots of baby food recipes. And like a family, I'm always honest with my viewers. Maintaining my authentic relationship with my audience, which is like my extended family, that's what drives my work with brands. My audience knows that when I partner with brands, I'm sharing recipes or products that truly I would recommend to a friend or family member. When I do a product integration, I'm authentic. I work with brands and products that really excite me. This past summer, actually, I worked with a retailer to promote a new product line. Now, truth is, I don't normally shop for food at this retailer, but their new product line caught my eye and made me think, hey, I can see myself making something with this and sharing it with my viewers. And I did. Later on, I was approached by the retailer, and I was super, super excited to work with them on this new line, and in a way that felt really honest, because I was really, truly interested in their new products. My audience ended up loving the video, which generated almost 500,000 views, thousands of likes, and hundreds of positive comments and feedback. Now, keep in mind, my audience does not see branded videos from me every week. I really care about my relationship with them. Like I said, they're like my extended family. So when I work with brands, I make sure we're creating something that my audience will really enjoy. Now, when I work with brands, the partnership has to feel very authentic. So I don't work with a brand or product that I'm truly not passionate about. Because ultimately, the brand will benefit from that relationship, from that thought. So, when you think about working with a YouTube creator, I urge you to think about who is tuning into their channel. What does their audience want to see? My viewers have busy family lives, but yet they're engaged. Whether they're young parents looking for kid-friendly recipes or they're empty nesters recreating their favorite childhood dishes, they're finding what they're looking for on YouTube, and they keep coming back. I'm so excited to continue going on this journey with them as my family grows, both online and offline. And I'd like to invite all of you to join us over at Laura in the Kitchen and become part of our familia. So, having said all that, I'm going to check in with my challengers. Their time is about to be up, so I want to ask you to help me count down from 3 because their time is up. They got to show what they've come up with. So, are you guys ready? All right, help me. 3, 2, 1. Hands up. Step away from your station. Oh, man. Oh, man, this is amazing. I'm really impressed. You guys really went above and beyond. Now, I'm not going to be making the decision on my own because that wouldn't be fair. So I'm going to ask you guys to help me decide the winner, okay? So, a round of applause for the black team, please.
This one has pastry inside the strawberry.
Okay. Don't forget that. All right, a round of applause for the red team, please. Wow.
Is that a play button? What?
Ours are play buttons.
Oh, man, now that's creative. All right, so I think it's fair to say that the red team has won this challenge. And of course, a winning challenge comes with a prize, which you will get a signed cookbook from Laura Vitale. How about that? See that? But in my world, everyone's a winner, so you guys get a copy too. And backstage, I have more copies for you. So I didn't leave anybody out. All right, thank you guys so much. You've been amazing, and enjoy the rest of your evening.